much steel do you think? Fuck! How far are you down the Norwood scale post-war hairline?
Her passion is the best. It burns bright. I love Sigrid so much. She just says the wildest things that I would never think to say. All right, today we're reacting to Badger asking the question of all time. Have video game skins officially gone too far? He's playing COD, MW3, a military shooter where tactical realism is supposedly the vibe, and yet you're getting eliminated by a neon nightmare doing an emo in a war zone, aka Nicki Minaj. You can feel the moment where immersion packed its bags and left, and Badger is absolutely here to document the crime scene. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe before COD adds something even worse. And let's get into it.
You ever seen a cosmetic in a video game that makes you sick? That's it. That's it. There's no way we're getting any weirder than this. I just saw Nicki Minaj hop out of Space Marine armor and launch a 300-pound man thousands of feet into the ocean with a King Kong emote. There's no way we are getting weirder than this.
Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother.
Oh my God. You think to yourself, they've got to run out of skins eventually. The world isn't some bottomless pit of intellectual property. There has to come a point where somebody in charge says, stop.
All right, stop.
I don't know.
Stop.
Yet somehow, some way, developers...
I don't know about that one line there. Endless intellectual property actually is most definitely not a problem, because every person on this earth is hecka creative in their own right. There will always be enough IPs to put in as a skin for a game, whether that be old, new, or something weird. Now VTubers are there, so, you know, just keep that in mind.
Somebody in charge says stop.
All right, stop. Stop.
Yet somehow, some way, developers keep making skins weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. Like the weird is going to keep creeping upwards forever and ever.
This is my regular-sized cat, all right? This is my other regular-sized cat.
That is
I scroll
my cat.
up to Scumbag Cat, and she's fucking huge.
Why?
Fortnite is obviously the king of this practice, yet Call of Duty is always the one that stuck out to me as the most jarring, the most drastic, and the most out of place.
You can't avoid me. Holy shit.
The first Call of Duty game I played was in 2008, followed by arguably the most influential ever in 2009. And back then, it was serious business. High stakes, high rises, serious characters, serious missions, and sometimes we got a little silly with shit like Burger Town, but almost every second of Call of Duty was dead serious. Fast forward to today, and half the time, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Why is this beanbag holding a Kimbo Glocks?
Pleasure to meet you, Harbinger of Dread. The primary.
Go lock down the
secondary.
I thought this game was about ultranationalist supervillains so evil that the wake of their destruction was literally too large to quantify. Since when are there Gundams, Catgirls, pop stars, and dinosaurs running around cell-shaded rust?
Just the fact that Makarov has to stare Nicki Minaj in the eyes upon dropping into rust is so funny.
I hate everything about that sentence you just spoke.
And over the past 2 years, I've been collecting skins as...
See that? That comes from a player that doesn't have skins, doesn't care about skins, could care less about skins. And I'm kind of in the middle. Skins are kind of cool until they're not. You know, sometimes it's a skin you really want. You're like, oh wait, actually that one looks pretty nice. And then other times it's like, why are you in the game? So it's kind of like a 50-50. You gotta make sure it's a good enough skin to actually make people want said skin. And then you've got a bunch of players that just no skins, full immersion, until they see Nicki Minaj.
Everything about that sentence you just spoke.
And over the past 2 years, I've been collecting skins as receipts for this very video to showcase what Call of Duty has become.
Yes, I got him with the chair, baby!
Since the release of Modern Warfare 3 in 2023, I've spent $1,966.71 on Call of Duty, $1,233.61 of which I purely spent on skins as basically a record keeper of how weird things have become.
You're insane!
Every time Activision dropped a bizarre skin, I would log in, say to myself, there's no way they'll ever drop something weirder than this, buy it as evidence, and then log out. I gotta be Activision's favorite customer. I've dropped thousands on a game I don't even play.
Yes, I got it with the smack, baby. That was perfect.
That is, until today. I decided to go back and use all these skins and all these cosmetics that I've collected over the past 2 years to see if they were worth the money. To see if they, in the Marie Kondo sense, spark joy for me and determine once and for all if they're trash or if they're treasure. And the only way for me to come to a conclusion is to spend hours and hours thinking, playing, and talking about it, which is the reason for this video's creation.
Oh my God.
It's too easy to dismiss Activision for being greedy or soulless without buying the skins and using them for days and days to make a determination of how I feel about them.
Damn it.
You gotta like them or not. I don't know.
So if you're a big fan of middle-aged men yapping into the concrete abyss of his own mind about a bunch of polygons, PNGs, and funky animations, boy, is this the video for you.
You watch still using fuck! How far are you down the Norwood scale post-war hairline?
Her passion is the best. It burns bright. I love Sigrid so much. She just says the wildest things that I would never think to say it because I'm too mad, you know? You reach like a level of anger and frustration where you just like clam up. You don't have anything to say other than a big sigh. No, Sigrid has things to say. She's got a lot to say. Oh my God. That was an AoE. She's good.
This video is sponsored by my brand new energy drink, Rad Sickness, on sale now. I'll
Sickness?
tell you more in a few minutes so I don't ruin the whole flow of the video. To lay down some groundwork here, this video is only about Modern Warfare 3. I'm well aware that the cosmetics in the two most recent games, Black Ops 6 and 7, have gotten even weirder. But I blew most of my cash on Modern Warfare 3. I already made a video on Black Ops 6. Black Ops 7 does not interest me, and I think Call of Duty games set in the future almost always suck.
I haven't even bought Black Ops 7. I still want a refund.
After seeing the zombies, I would like Treyarch to pay me $70.
I also understand that I'm in an extremely privileged position buying these skins. Not only do I save on taxes because these purchases are a business expense, but I get to share them with my friends and you right now. So I probably get more value out of these skins than anybody else on Earth.
Yes, I got it, baby. Don't.
See, that's one thing that Badger does have, and he's completely right in the fact that he has it. He can turn something as simple as a skin in a game into something hilariously fun because he is so skilled with his craft. And that is something that is to be admired and both feared, because oh my gosh, that's a lot. He can make something as simple as a skin fun and entertaining, and that's something not many people have. That is a gift. I completely admire Badger for that, because I don't know if I could do that.
I probably get more value out of these skins than anybody else on Earth.
Yes, I got it, baby. Don't.
I cannot tell you how often I hear you guys say something like, you only like this game because blank. You only like this game because you have friends. Yes, you're right. You only like these skins because you're a YouTuber. Yes, you're right. 2 for 2. That's completely valid criticism, and there's an infinite number of words that could fill in this blank.
Yeah, like you and like CTE only like this game because you have friends to play with, and it's like
That's why I like to play any game.
We're not fucking video game reviewers, dog. We're people who play games for fun. Like, I don't know. I eat cookies and shit. Like,
4chan post like equality slop, like you only like it because it's good.
What the fuck did you just say? Can you repeat that one more
Equality
time?
slop, you only like it because it's good. You can't name a real reason to like it.
Why am I
Because
only...
it's good. That's the reason. Why do we have to? Why? What happened to the world? Why do we add slop after everything? Because everything is slop. I get it, but why? What is the purpose? It just adds a negative connotation to things for no reason. I'm tired of the negativity. If it's quality, and you like it. What? Why put slop on it? This is something that will continue to kerfuffle me for a good chunk of time.
You only like it because it's good. You can't
Yes.
name a real reason to
You
like it.
Why am I only attracted to women that have mental
It's
illness?
tough.
All women have mental illness.
There was
I
another
mean, I
guy that was
do.
like, you only call things fun because you can't think of an actual description.
Yeah.
Quality slop is getting to me. Like it's actually sitting in my head right now. Like, how the fuck do you come back from that? What do I say? Like,
Now, my
it's
relationship
good.
with Call of Duty skins is just like my relationship with junk food. I know they're soulless products made by greedy corporations to maximize
Yep.
their profits.
I'm getting executed. Wait, I'm getting executed.
I know they're not good for me and that I shouldn't be consuming them, but you'll still catch me munching on a bag of all-dressed chips at the end of the day because they're delicious and I just can't stop myself from shoving them into my mouth.
All-dressed.
Potentially.
They're
Yes,
so
I got
good.
it, baby. Perfection.
The most shocking part about Modern Warfare 3 cosmetics is just how many aspects of your experience can be customized with a purchase. You might think the monetization in this game is just custom operators and custom gun skins, but you would be sorely mistaken.
It's so weird seeing my last name as a gun. The gun up on screen right now is super freaky.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Just so you understand the extent to which
Yeah.
you can customize the cosmetics of your experience, I've identified nearly 20, yes, 20
Oh my
different
God.
features you can modify in the game. Music,
That's a
loading
lot.
screens, emblems, calling cards, vehicles, operators, weapons, camos, gun screens, charms, decals, stickers, finishers, inspects, tracers, death effects, reticles, and even kill streaks. You can turn a recon juggernaut into a space marine with a custom skin, and this is not a joke.
All right,
I
I
love
got
it.
it. Digi, come see
Oh
me.
my
Come
God.
see me. Look, turn around.
Watching the Modern Warfare 3 skin spike is gonna be wild. I have, oh my goodness. Without a shadow of a doubt, people are going to Modern Warfare 3 and they're like, I just saw this in vid and I kind of liked this one and that one and this one. So if they could still snag it, they will snag it. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Modern Warfare 3 gets rid of its skins. Again, that is a game that I do not have. I don't have Modern Warfare 3. I have played it in passing at a family member's home, but I owned it myself, no. So I'm not particularly savvy on how the store functions.
Some skin, and this is not a joke.
All right,
know
I
if they're
got it.
limited,
Digi, come
limited or
see
not.
me. Come see me. Look,
Competent
turn
for the
around,
first time in
Digi.
ages.
Turn around.
What? Where?
It's
Where?
a Space
Where?
Marine right
Where?
Do you
there.
not see it?
Digi.
Oh my god!
I immediately got drilled.
It's neurons. Bro, be like, I fucking hate 40K.
The goofiest part of customizing kill streaks is that the skin applies no matter who cracks open the crate, so I had to suffer the humiliation of being killed multiple times with my own skin that I paid money for.
No, it's inbound.
That's good.
oh, is it?
Oh, somebody stole it. Wait, get to that corner. Get to that corner. No.
Oh, they stole it. It's over.
Somebody else stole it. Oh my god.
my
Is
God.
this actually your skin?
He's the Warhammer guy? Are you for real? Are you for real? Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. He became
Going
a
from-
space marine off of my skin.
The more you play the game,
Dang.
the more absurd shit you see. Like, I don't know if you were paying attention when I got drilled into dust a minute ago, but that guy
I
had an
did.
emblem based on the vibe check meme from 2019 where that red-eyed emoji
Oh my
reloads in
gosh.
1911 and blasts a hole in your screen. They've got Drake memes from 2015 as calling
my
cards.
God.
Smug anime women that they think changing the hair color of will somehow make original. And even small anime girls getting socked in the
Small.
face by bigger anime girls. I tell you what, if you're into anime shit, tactical shit, or skeleton shit, this game has an endless number of cosmetics that will help you fill that void in your soul. He's
Absolutely. There are so many games out there that they are very well aware of the otaku anime audience. And I will say sometimes it's a total flop with like the skins and the decals because they just won't hit. And then other times, absolute gorgeous. Like I can't help myself. I need it. And you know, before I even get to look at the bank statement, it's already there for some reason. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know how that happens. It's kind of like Steam, sort of, but Steam points are different. Even though, I mean, technically that's just a proof of, you know, me spending money on Steam. But don't we all? Don't we all?
Practical shit or skeleton shit, this game has an endless number of cosmetics that will help you fill that void in your soul. He said, typing these words on top of an anime girl mouse pad, wearing a tactical anime shirt, looking a skeleton dead in the eyes. I love seeing how Activision will take an existing concept and crank the volume up to 1 trillion by making it completely over the top. Like the first time I saw a weapon inspect was the AK in Counter-Strike, where your character takes a look at his rifle in an animation that takes maybe 5 seconds. Call of Duty said, nah son, our weapon inspects are gonna have holographic anime women taking up half your screen as they dance and wave at you in the middle of your shipment round. That's not even the most egregious one either, because they've got a skin called the Death Dimension that has you reach into the void, rip out a can of Deadshot daiquiri, slurp it down, crush the can on your head, then toss it back into the void in an animation that lasts almost 30 seconds.
Holy shit.
I
And
love
people
it.
say that Fortnite is over the top. Give me a fucking break.
But why would you ever want to chug a can of Deadshot from another dimension when you could
Here
be
it
chugging my
is.
brand new energy drink, Rad Sickness? You see, I was
Rad
testing out new
Sickness.
flavors of a sleep cocktail for gamer subs, and the CEO told me that I had to drink them immediately after mixing with water. Otherwise, the magnesium would oxidize and make the drink taste like wet metal. And as any engineer at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant on April 26, 1986 can tell you, tasting metal in your mouth is usually a sign you've been exposed to ionizing radioactive isotopes. So
It
naturally, I
is.
decided to mix the drink, let it sit, and slurp down a glass of wet metal.
Proper.
And wouldn't you know it, I love the taste so much, I pulled the magnesium and turned this sleep cocktail into a limited batch energy drink, Rad Sickness. I think there was some confusion on the
gonna
branding
have to
because
snag
gamer subs
some.
was thinking like Rad Sickness, and I was like, no.
Rad Sickness.
If you've never had gamer subs before, it is a tiny scoop you add to water that has 100 milligrams of caffeine and is dirt cheap at just 40 cents per serving. It is the smoothest energy drink in the world with no garbage ingredients, no crash, and each
Waifu.
tub has 100 servings, which is enough to last you months. Your purchase supports real human artists making real human art in a
Yep.
world overrun with generative AI slop. So shout out to my cousin Tyler for making
Thank
my
you,
dreams a reality.
Tyler.
Use code Badger for 10% off. It is limited edition, so I recommend being quick. And
Ooh.
don't worry, Rad Sickness is not actually radioactive. I mean, almost
Well.
everything is a little radioactive, but whatever. It tastes like
Bananas.
blueberries and pears, and if it helps you stop drinking overpriced white monsters, I'll be satisfied.
My bad, I had a white monster that turned me into one as well.
The way that I am a white monster. I'm sorry. I need my caffeine somehow, and I've run out of gamer subs. You're gonna have to forgive me. But the timing on that is too beautiful. Why am I getting caught in the crossfire?
I'll be satisfied.
My bad, I had a white monster
White
that turned me
monster's
into one as
great.
well.
Oh my god.
Sacred.
Modern Warfare 3 may have dozens of options for customization, but playing it day after day, hour after hour, I've determined the 5 that truly matter. In no particular order, the cosmetics that I feel are absolutely worth the cash are music, weapon skins, special weapons, operators, and finishers.
Obviously,
Rhea
the
Ripley is
finisher.
You don't even know where she went.
I know it's crazy that monetization isn't limited to the visual medium anymore now that you can pay Activision to change how your game sounds. When you think
Really?
about it, music is really just a cosmetic for your ears, and the reason I bought the Hans Zimmer pack is that you get so much mileage out of it. The main menu...
Hans Zimmer is so based. Respect plus 10. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to a Hans Zimmer concert. I will not disclose where, when, etc., etc. But I am going. And I cannot wait. I'm gonna cry. Oh, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to hear his... Oh, he's such a talented man. That man better not die. So help me. We need him to live forever.
For your ears, and the reason I bought the Hans Zimmer pack is that you get so much mileage out of it. The
You
main
really
menu, the
do.
spawn screen, and the end screen are all soundtracks from 2009's Modern Warfare 2, and boy is it ever worth it.
It's so good. The fact they got Hans Zimmer is wild to me. Aura.
Don't act like that's not the tightest shit you've ever heard in a video game, with the
absolutely
exception
is.
of maybe Bury the Light. Weapon
Bury
skins
the
are
Light
also
is
very
great.
worth it, and I'm looping in stuff like camos, tracers, and death effects here too. If you really love a weapon and use it round after round, a custom skin is absolutely worth it and will fundamentally alter the way your gunplay feels. It can be so transformative that sometimes it can piss off your teammates with how much you've altered the visuals of
Good.
combat in what I like to call skin interference.
I'm
There
not gonna
was-
lie.
It is interference.
By the way,
I just died. No, I just died because you killed someone and they turned into a fucking comic book silhouette, which I thought was a person, and then
That's great.
died. Like legitimately died to your skin just now, which was very cool. That was very cool.
Particle effects are the way.
But I mean, as long as you're having fun, it will always circle back to, are you having fun? Yes, then it's fine. Are you being financially responsible? That's the real question. That is something that varies based on person, but I do like that effect. That is a pretty sick effect. I don't know how they did it. I am admired by it, and I suddenly have the urge to purchase Modern Warfare 3. What is this?
Legitimately died to your skin just now, which was very cool. That was very cool.
Particle effects are the way.
They are.
Fade away.
I just did it again. I just shot it and fucking killed. Dude, I died to fucking aggressive monetization tactics.
Yes, you did.
Special weapons are technically weapon skins because they're just altering the appearance of an existing weapon, like turning the Soul Render sword into a beam saber, but they fundamentally alter the way the weapon behaves, so I think calling it special is fair. Like turning the Gladiator push dagger into the Beast Glove makes the weapon completely unrecognizable. This is just a regular one-hit knife, and this is going to send your enemies flailing thousands of feet in the air. These things are not the same.
That's gorgeous.
The Beast Glove is by no means the only game in town because you've got the Beam Saber, the Doom Chainsaw, even the Chainsword from Warhammer 40k.
You like body check like her? She would have like
That's so
Actually flown backwards, dog.
Dog, no. I gotta tell you what's happening right now. All these dudes are so good at killing me. They are picking up my chainsword, and when I run at them with the chainsword, they all counter my
With the
execution with the
chainsword.
chainsword. So I ran into this crate, and there were 3 dudes with chainswords all waiting for me, and they counter chainsword my chainsword.
That's also how I know these are special weapons
Too
that
many
everybody wants to get their
chainswords.
hands on, because anytime I die with one of these things, you better believe that an enemy is going to pick it up. That
You know, that's something I really like, actually. That, you know, if a player has skins, etc., it can be essentially shared amongst the whole lobby. So everybody gets a little bit of the fun. You can't just gatekeep it to yourself. And that's okay. Everybody has fun. That's all that matters.
he wants to get their hands on, because anytime I die with one of these things, you better believe that an enemy is going to pick it up. That, and these items elicit more rage out of enemy players than any other item in the game, and it's not even close.
Left the game to get away from this dumbass badger guy and got in the game with him again. This dude is mad about the monkey glove. I have killed this guy Jerry so many times that he is so mad. I'm just looking for him all. That's Jerry.
What the fuck?
You can't run from me, Jerry. I'm sorry. You just can't. You just can't.
Jerry.
Fuck. Open my eyes just like a thermite grenade is always right. You are always in the same spot, Jerry.
Fucking jumping.
I really hope he was about to say the word nerd.
Son of a bitch. Fucking jumping motherfucker.
Jerry, you're 1250. You can't be talking like that. Read the code of conduct, buddy.
As fun as these weapons are, they do come at a cost, and the Beast Glove is probably the most laughable microtransaction I have ever purchased.
Unsurprisingly.
I don't even think it's a
It's
microtransaction anymore. This is a macro transaction.
Whoa, bitch!
To get the Beast Glove.
It literally transforms a little knife into a glove of giant fist that shoots you into the... You're going to be airborne. It's a completely different weapon at this point. It's not a knife anymore. You cannot sell me on that.
Think it's a microtransaction anymore. This is a macro transaction.
Oh, bitch!
To get the Beast Glove, you have to buy 4 separate Godzilla King Kong bundles that are all $20 each for a grand total of $80 for a single digital monkey glove.
Wait, can I outdo
Monkey
that
glove
with
worth.
And I regret to inform you that this $80 purchase was 100% worth it.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, watch.
You might think nothing gets wackier in Call of Duty, but the main event of monetization in Modern Warfare 3 will always be the operators.
Perfection. Finally, it happened.
Throw this guy off the fucking boat.
I know the novelty of universe crossovers is no longer interesting now that Fortnite exists. Like, you guys can see Hatsune Miku kill Thanos in a pair of Air Jordans in front of Slim Shady and Batman dancing to Blackpink and be like, yeah, that's normal. Meanwhile, my eyes are popping out of my head like Jim Carrey in The Mask. But Fortnite is a cartoony-ass game for whimsical children, and Call of Duty is a gritty, serious, rated M for mature shooter that makes all of these crossovers 100 times weirder.
And I mean, can we just talk about the detail in some of these skins? I like the detail. A lot. A lot. Whereas Fortnite goes for a more cel-shaded, cartoonish look. Modern Warfare 3. Oh my god. This is beautiful. I love the detail. I am a sucker for details. I might just be won over.
The serious rated M for mature shooter that makes all of these crossovers 100 times weirder.
Am I tweaking or did I just see fucking Alucard walk by?
Yeah.
Alucard's in the game.
What the fuck is he doing here, man?
After spending thousands of dollars on operator bundles, I think it's safe to say that I had the most fun with the characters that were most out of place in the Call of Duty universe.
Yes, I got him, baby! Hell yeah!
The kind of shit that makes the enemy team have a double take and what the hell just ran across their screen with an assault rifle. Skeletor up in this bitch! Alright, that was more Bane from Harley Quinn than Skeletor, but I can't really do a good Skeletor. Spoiler! It's not a real table. My starting 5 that break the immersion of Call of Duty are Dinosaur, Gundam, Skeletor, Nicki Minaj, and Scumbag Cat.
No, Nicki, please! Yes, I got her! I smacked Nicki Minaj right in the face.
But the real magic happens by combining the right operator with my 5th and final cosmetic that is absolutely worth the money in Modern Warfare 3, finishers.
That's it.
Yes.
You're going to fucking jail, Izzy.
The goal here is to take an operator and a finisher that have absolutely no business being put together and putting them together. Like Rhea Ripley doing wrestling finishers is already a sight to behold. I can't believe this exists in a Call of Duty game.
You opened my eyes wider when
Holy
you
shit,
said
that is a cool
The paint-
execution. Yes, I got her, baby. Hell, do it, Rhea, do it. Yes.
But if you mix and match the Rhea Ripley bundle with the Kevin Durant finisher, now we're cooking with gas.
Objection. Rhea fucking ballin'.
Just try to think of an operator and a finisher that are as different from one another as possible and put them together Homelander Nicki Minaj style.
Oh my god, I got it, finally.
Oh my god.
Once I successfully combined all the right cosmetics together, including
That reminds me of that one Nicki Minaj song that had a bunch of lasers in it. What was it? I cannot remember the name. Also, holy pause. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I can't remember the name. It's been a long time since I watched a Nicki Minaj music video. Is it Super Bass? I don't remember. If you know what I'm talking about, there is a music video with lasers. It's an older one. And I say old very loosely. I mean, like, it's not modern day. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. I'm sorry.
Finally.
Once I successfully combined all the right cosmetics together, including weapons, weapon skins, operators, and finishers, I started receiving some of the worst trash talk I have ever experienced.
Hey, yo, Badger.
Yeah.
You, that lame ass gun, that loving Nicki Minaj, your mother, your ancestors, everything about you, your undercover life, you went around with a female's a character, you bitch ass.
And it was a great reminder that no matter how many skins I buy, no matter how many cosmetics I equip, and no matter how much people complain, Call of Duty is still Call of Duty underneath it all. No matter how many code of conducts you make players sign, they will still be racist, bigoted, and hateful while yelling into a microphone that they probably forgot was on.
Did I ever tell you guys that I didn't know about the COD, like hot micing your shit thing, and one of my friends was going
No, he was about to do it to one of you, all right? Burper was very, very close.
I was
Sorry, go ahead,
her
Sigrid.
through the divorce, and I didn't know that it would hot mic shit, so I would play Warzone, and people would be like in the gulag, they're like, stop talking about your divorce. I didn't know about the hot mic thing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry, dude. I'm gonna cry.
In a fucking Discord call with a friend, he's just, you know, I haven't been eating right and just, it's been hard to sleep.
I'm tweaking out, dude, bro. I'm tweaking out. Tweaking out.
I can see that
Shipment is a
happening.
perfect metaphor for Call of Duty in 2025 because in Modern Warfare 3, they reskinned it with a new coat of paint 8 separate times. Arena Shipment, Bitmint, Cell Ship, Shipmiss, Ghost Ship, Shipment, Stay High, and Sunny Ship. We were basically forced to play this 24/7 Shipment playlist because all of the others had super low player counts and queue times longer than Marvel movies. And you know what? I ain't even mad. 24/7 Shipment on Modern Warfare 3 is the preferable Call of Duty experience in 2025 when you compare it to anything Black Ops 7 has to offer.
Who out here trying to eat some pizza tonight?
No. No disrespect, Little Caesars. You're fine every now and then, but no, I'm okay. But I've never seen a. Actually, no, I have seen pizza crossovers with COD, but if they're offering that, it means they don't have enough people buying their game. Their numbers aren't numbering the way that they thought they were. And, you know, it kind of goes from there. They need more people. But we will not. We do not. The COD 7. I'm sorry.
To anything Black Ops 7 has to offer.
Who out here trying to eat some pizza tonight?
Nope.
I did not know you were going to.
I fucking love pizza!
Shipment is by far my favorite flavor of first-person shooter brain rot because it brings out so many emotions as it slowly destroys your gray matter.
If you put steak on ketchup, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
Steak on
ketchup? What are you
ketchup?
saying, my man? What are you saying?
Are you okay?
Playing on this tiny-ass map is like speedrunning your friends committing the 7 deadly sins, especially greed, envy, and wrath.
Yeah.
Oh, Sigrid, you rat bastard. You thought you were doing that?
God
Yes, she
damn!
did.
Oh, who's it was? The only person that calls in fucking care packages. Whose is it?
Have you seen that Roblox video of the guy doing the DQ voice in the public lobby? He's like, no, kitten, come back here right now.
Yes, I have.
Daddy's getting really angry.
Fuck. Hey, Pasta, can you move?
That's cringe.
Pasta, you blocking it. You fucking big bloody bitch! You blocked the door and then killed me with your fucking care package.
Good. It's a care.
Pasta, please don't get near me anymore. You got stuck with a grenade and you blew me up. You killed me with your care package. I hate you. Hey, you want to play some more tomorrow?
Yeah.
Those of you that have been around a while know that me and the boys hit peak brain rot playing Shipment on Modern Warfare 2 in 2023.
Oh,
but
I
I managed
know.
to experience a round that was so chaotic that if I downscaled this gameplay to maybe 480 or 360p, you would think this was me being farmed with Gmod Dynamite instead of a Shipment round.
Oh my god.
What are these drones? What are these
What is going on?
Is that what's going on?
Yo, my screen
it's 100 killers
is straight up exploded.
Oh, they got a swarm. Fellas, we're gonna fucking die. We're gonna fucking die.
It's an all-time.
Bondi,
I'm getting
Bondi,
legitimately
Bondi.
fucking farmed right now. Oh, we're dying.
You better get lucky with your spawn.
What kill streak is this? This makes no sense.
The swarm is the highest one.
Oh my god.
We let somebody farm us so hard that they can just delete us from the map. I'm so
You're not,
entertained.
like, dude,
That's
listen.
awesome.
You're not supposed to play this game. You are. This is the reason why you aren't supposed to.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is happening?
This is actually
I
don't care,
frying
it's
my brain.
great.
You're not supposed to be playing Call of Duty, dude.
I
It's
feel like I'm getting
fun.
like MK Ultra programming right now in my brain.
They are beating us 183 to 31. This
Oh my
is
god.
insane.
They got a nuke. He got a fucking nuke.
Has a
Are you
nuke?
for real? No. No.
My
my
loadout is suboptimal,
God.
dog. I don't know what to tell you.
How do you even get to that point? Oh. Oh my god. It's just particles, consistent particles. All over the screen, my GPU would be like, nope, not today. Good night. Peace out, deuces, crash.
For real. No.
Because
No.
ain't no
My
way.
loadout is suboptimal, dog. I don't know what to tell you.
Suboptimal.
My screen is
Of course
nothing
you
but
fucking
white.
do.
Oh my god.
I am actually
Suboptimal.
speechless. I do
There's
not know
nothing
what
to say about
That guy
that.
just dropped 100
I'm
bombs
speechless.
on us.
I believe what
He did.
Let me hop on and get fucking blended. That sounds
I
like a lot
love
of
that
fun.
you're all finally getting to experience the average experience of me playing an FPS.
As impossible as it may seem, running around with reskin characters, shooting reskinned weapons on a reskinned map that has only barely changed since 2007 was still incredibly fun for me. And I say that knowing full well that paying $70 for a game that is essentially the same title as a year earlier and then
Yep.
filling it with ridiculously expensive microtransactions
Yep.
is scummy. But my niche interest
It
of taking
is.
serious video games and transforming them into the silliest possible experience makes my
That is the
purchase of
only
this
passion
game
you
and these
need.
skins 100% worth it. I was having so much fun in these
Absolutely.
lobbies that I was barely able to string together sentences after watching back my stream VODs. I'm just bumbling around like,
What? Oh,
I wanted that to happen, Sigrid. Okay, I let that happen. I'm just gonna admit I let that happen. I saw Sigrid being beaten to death with a chair, WWE style, and I just let it happen.
He said this one's for grabs. I'm gonna let this happen.
to make things
Yeah.
even better, Heavenly invited legendary VTuber Zentreya to our lobby, which cranked
Zen!
everything up to 11. And I'm here to tell you right now that if given the opportunity to go back in time to buy these silly ass skins to play on this silly ass map with my silly ass friends, I would do it all over again in a
100
heartbeat.
times.
Especially lesbians will play a video game and pick one disgusting man and be like, this is my little scrumblo.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
That explains a lot.
It's genuinely, he's like,
Crumble.
yeah.
I might gotta rethinks some things in his lifetime.
This is my little grungus. Look how scrimbly he is.
He is the best
Exactly.
little
Words don't mean
scribble.
on my head. If you guys keep talking like this, it's gonna be on your
Not
hands.
words.
Stop saying this shit right now.
Y'all are worse than doggo people. I hate
Final
you.
warning.
I hate
Final
you.
warning.
I hate you.
You cannot be talking like millennials in the voice call. Not around me.
Oh God, we boiling
okay.
you in liquids, dog. Where I'm
Why?
from, we call French fries potato Jeremy's.
Potato Jeremy.
There's also no way
I'm okay.
that's true.
Where the fuck are you from?
Don't worry
How
about
do you
it.
feel about somebody naming their kid Aquaman?
Zen, what are you doing
I have mixed feelings.
Wait, no, didn't a celebrity?
I didn't know we unlocked the new version of Bob.
The cut. He's gotta let that one process real quick. Hold on, he needs a moment. Zen is great. We do not name our children Aquaman though. What the fluff is that?
Zen,
Why
what
would
are
you
you
do
doing
that?
here, bro?
Wait, no, didn't a celebrity?
I didn't know we unlocked the new version of Bob there. What the hell you doing around here?
Sorry, we were being southern while playing League.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. I got
I
that.
know what that means.
Hold on.
I will not elaborate
All right,
on what that meant.
here we go.
She's got it.
Oh,
I forgot she could do that. I completely
She
forgot
can do
could
that.
that.
There we go. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeehaw, Nandayo.
Is this what the fuck you wanted, Bottom?
It absolutely
This
is.
is fucking funny.
Yes.
I'll fuck
which
you
top
up.
10 watch Mojo video are we watching right now?
Is this like countries, Andrea?
She has two voices and she really wakes up
She's
sometimes and
trying.
chooses to be British.
Surprised you could pick up
Why?
the fucking controller, you greasy fat bitch. Zach, move your fat ass out of the fucking way. I can't get out of the box. Move, Thickums, goddamn. Fucking 88 billion polygons in the ass, 2 in the face, bro. Can you move? Chud Treya, you blocked me 2 times in a fucking row.
Did you just think of that, Chud Treya? Or is this a running gag?
Oh, it's okay, Zen.
Because I spawned right behind her again in the same fucking box.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's not
Chud
her fault.
Treya
You
is
call
so
me Sigrid
disrespectful.
Santa.
I can't believe
Yeah.
you said
Hands
that
on
out
your
loud, dude. That's so
It's okay.
Like, whatever beef you have with Zentreya, that's just rude. Like, that's
Aw.
just rude.
You hear that,
They're
Heavenly?
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heavenly, why can't you just be kind?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking
Be
about?
gentle.
What?
Be
What is
jolly,
happening?
man.
I stopped paying attention for 5 seconds. What is
Okay,
that?
I don't recall.
He's like, y'all
Nightmare.
All I'm
Who's
saying
that?
is, during this stream, I don't remember Zen saying anything bad about you, but I do remember you calling her Chud Treya.
Treya was in my chat and literally said, I didn't know they set up PCs for Call of Duty at Fat Camp, Heavenly. Like, what do you mean? She attacked me before I attacked her. Like,
Are we gonna act like that's not just gas, though? That's just gas. That's funny.
That is funny.
that's awesome because I made that up. What? Yeah, I lied. Me when I lied setups in Treya.
That's
Gaslighting
messed
at
up.
2025. Fuck you.
No.
And that's about it, dog. I would like to thank you so very much for
Badger,
watching my
what's with this
video.
video
Thank you
quality?
100,000, 100 trillion times over. I am kind of fried after that one, but I feel great at the same time. Please pick
That's
up some
good.
rad sickness on your way out. You can even use code Badger so I can get a commission on it. That would just be so fucking
Well,
dank.
yeah,
And be
of
sure to tune in
course.
next time when Skulker and Clue and Sigrid somehow get me to play Arma. I don't know why they want me to play Arma, but I guess I'm gonna play Arma. All right.
We get all the badgers here. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to another NEKO Reacts. So, admit it, how many COD skins do you have? Do you regularly use them, or did you get them, forget about them, and forget about the game? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, please leave a like and subscribe to the universe, and I'll see you in the next one. Matanya!